And I'm happy. I think I'm good. I think I'm going to start bringing my troops home. Because why not? Maybe I'm gonna wait for this province to fall here, and then possibly this province here. And so once they both fall, then I'll do a peace treaty, because that should bring us up quite substantially. So we can gain. All right, during the recent jousting tournament, an unheralded commoner surprised all in attendance by besting everyone who faced him until he was declared the champion. Now we face the awkward decision of what to do with him. The man must lead our armies, and we can lose prestige and legitimacy, or we gain legitimacy. Well, we have too much legitimacy, so let's do this. Let's take a look. And we've got too many generals in hand, so let's take a look at what we've got. Oh my goodness, so awesome. Wow. Worth it. So let's take a look. This guy, let's change it to this guy. Let's go back to generals real quick. And let's boot this guy. Don't need you. We need you, and we need you. Okay. So now we're caught up in tech too. Let's take a look at some improvements. We can also build some manufactories, some farm estates, which I don't want to do that yet. Ooh, before I do that, let's build some units. Let's also build some barks. Freight ships. Buildings. Let's get some more temples. Cap off the top. Make some more money. Okay, so let's take a look at our colony. Let's pause the game real quick. And so while we have the colony going, we are gaining 0.2 income, which is, while we have a settler here in place. 2 diplomats. 2 missionaries. All right, while we have the settler here in place, what this will do is he will actually give us bonus colonists per year. And so what this is if you look at this number, it's plus 45 per year. Now the way they get that is they assume that the colonist will actually add a total of 30 every time he does his special event. But there is a 21% chance of that happening. So with the 21% chance of it happening, based on the numbers, 12 months, you're going to look at roughly about 45 population per year. There's also the regular settler chance, which... Oh, I lied. I got that backwards. Sorry. The regular settling chance based off of our technology is 45 per year. So this will go tick, 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 very slowly. Our settler being in this province has a chance to grow the population by 30 every time he does a special event, but it's a 21% chance, which means that on average per year he'll gain about 75.6. Now there are sometimes it'll do it faster, sometimes it'll be a little bit slower. There's also special events that can pop up. Some of them require natives and some of them do not. So this will roughly take, does it give me a time? 45 per year, this is roughly 50. It's gonna be about 20 years. This will 20 years based off the regular growth, but with the we're looking at 125. It's going to be a little under 10 years, assuming that we don't get any bonus or negative effects. Okay, so we got the 2 provinces that I wanted. Let's take a look. Morocco will cede 10 years to Castile. Ottomans will give Epirus to Naples. Pretty much everything that we saw. Let's decline that and let's talk to the Ottomans directly. Now we've got revolts here in case we don't like that. So let's go talk to the Ottomans. Hey Ottomans, what's up? So they will do this deal here. They will even release Albania. No, 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 no. Just that province. They'll make that a country. Easy to take away. A single province of Georgia. Nope, I don't want that. Okay, I think I like that. So I will get... Nope, not gonna get that. Okay, so what's gonna happen? No. 68. So I really want this province here. I could take this, but you know what? I don't want this right here. I'm gonna do that away, and I like. I don't want that. No, no, no. Epirus to Naples. Yeah. Albania to Venice. And I don't care about that. No treaties with you. Oh, frick. I didn't want that either. Dang it, dang it. At least it remembers. Don't want that. I want you to return your course to Naples and to Venice. Will help. Naples, Venice. And some money. I like that. Okay, so we're going to get Tangiers from Morocco. They're going to return these provinces, one to Naples and one to Venice. Venice will like us a little bit more. They're going to annul their treaties with Morocco, and they're going to give us 102 ducats. So that's going to cost us 145 Diplo power, which is okay. I like that. I'll take that. We're going to get 8 prestige, 11 aggressive expansion, but only with the Mamluks, which is kind of dangerous because they're all the way out here. And then 32% overextension. Really? From that one province? Dang it. Send the demand. Unpause. Thank you. Gain the Castile against Portugal. What did we do? What do you mean? Okay. Yeah. See? Now they're not actually going after that guy, which is very good. That's what I wanted. So just to solidify, I want at least one guy in there because, ooh, that's why. They have taken this. Which, you know what? I'm okay with that. I really am. Okay, let's slow things down. Let's pause. Get our ships back. So, Portugal taking this, I mean, a lot of times they'll get lucky and they won't get attacked, but you gotta be careful when you're colonizing because the way that the damage is calculated as far as to your colony is for every 1,000 troops that they have, they will knock off 100 population. So a 4,000 population natives will kill up to 400 population from your colony at a time. So that's another reason why you got to be careful. You're going to want to always have military in there while you can. So you can convert. Still, ooh, 1,000. Okay. Excuse me. This is going to be the last episode for the night. Anyways, my throat is starting to get tired. Ooh, so we should also have gotten a boost. Oh, wow. So this is what I was talking about. In order to core Tangiers, it's going to cost us 450 admin power, which is pretty much an entire tech. Very expensive because of the Berber culture. Normally, its base cost is 160, and it's based off of its income, because this is a high-income province, and it's a Muslim, and it's Berber. Very expensive. So let's see if we can actually grow diplomacy. Let's see if we can sell a province. They don't want it. Poop. Okay, so we're just gonna have to deal with it, honestly. You know, we're not gonna get the same income from here, obviously, because it's not a core. It's also not in our capital. Oh no, it's in the regular trade. No, it is. I lied. It's a city. Distant overseas. Oh yes, because it's Africa. It's not in Europe. Let's do some harsh treatment so that we get no revolt risk there. And then, you know, there's just a bunch of issues. And this is what happens when you try to claim Africa. There's just a ton of issues that you get because they're super expensive with the Berber culture. So it may make sense to actually convert the culture before... Oh, have province has to be a core. Never mind. Ouch. So this Reconquista is extremely expensive. But yeah, I know you're getting more revolty. I know you're pissed off. But you're getting attrition. Build province improvements. We are going to do that. Ooh, we gotta get an armory again. Can we build it down here? We cannot. We're going to need to. Oh, we got a core here. Or we got a city here. There, let's get a temple. Let's finish off the temple. Ooh, and we ran out of money. Good. Look at our income. That's 4.3 gold. Okay. Just place you here. Attach it to the boat. Place you here. Send you here. Attack you here. More rebels. And they're all dead. Good. So I'm going to keep the majority of our force in regular Spain in case we get attacked by France, because they're jerks, of course. And then from there, I'm going to have a little force here. We have a truce with Morocco. We're going to want to keep our boats nearby just in case. Oh, and we can actually diplomacy, cancel military access, save on some diplo points. Let's look at that real quick. Beautiful. 646. Ooh, no, we're going 887. Yum. So because of that extra relation and because we have one general too many, well, let's explore some more. Let's go around Africa. Now we're going to want to expand all the way down here. There are some pagans down here which are really squishy, which would be really nice. Lose admin or lose prestige? The new techniques in our production are rumored to be flawed, and several leading nobles argued that we should discard them and go back to the old and tried methods instead. Ignore them. They are the correct methods, I promise you. Don't be foolish. We're not getting any attrition yet. This is pretty neat, and we're actually, because we're still close to Cape Verde. Oop, and there we go. We've met the Hausa and Benin, who's still alive. Can we attack you? Nope. We cannot fabricate a claim on you either. So now that we've gone this far, I think this is far enough into Africa. We're just gaining just a little bit of attrition, which is fine. Okay with that. Attrition is calculated at the end of the month, so we may not even take any damage. And as soon as we get into home waters, actually, let's stop off. Might as well. Stop off. Now, one other thing before we look into things. Alright, so let's look at trade real quick. We've got our trade node Sevilla, very important to us. This is where the majority of our money is going to be coming in. We are also a part of the Bordeaux trade node up here. So as we look, expansion is important because every time we see a new trade area, there becomes a new trade node that will be able to push money in certain directions. So if we look at the income of the Ivory Coast, it's got 1.9 gold. It's actually being pushed upwards towards, which node is this? Timbuktu. So there's 1.9 gold. There's 1.73 gold that's just sitting there, not doing anything. It's going to these random silly nations that don't know what to do with it because they're primitive. So what do we want to do? We want to colonize along here so that we're able to fish in Cape Verde. Good. We're able to take land, build our trade power, push it up this trade route to eventually be collected into the Sevilla node. Now, this is where we're going to be collecting from trade. So the more money we're able to push this way, the more money we're going to be making in Sevilla. So that's really important to us. That's also really important why we want to kill these Muslims, because we want all of Sevilla. The more Sevilla we get, the more money we're going to get. And of course, we're competing against the Muslims, we're competing against Portugal. So again, the more that we can help this along, the better we're going to be. And there's also, we get a node here, because this comes in from the Caribbean. Another reason, the Caribbean is so wealthy, and it pushes so much money into Sevilla that we're going to want to go that way as well. So we're going to do like a two-prong attack. I want to make sure that I divide and conquer. We don't need to take everything, but the more we get, the better, in my opinion. We can get another bubble. Colonial range plus 50%. That's really important. Honestly, all these important. And then here, if we get to the end, we get a permanent casus belli against pagans. Very cool. Poor pagans. And we just got an extra colonist. Super, super, super. Okay. So let's take a look again at the land. Here. 5,000, 5,000. 7,000. These guys are jerks. You repairing? No, I want you to... Here. So what I'm actually going to do is... Okay. Yep. I'll shoot you into Granada. The rebels, come on, just push them. I'm back. So, let's look at something real quick. Okay. No reforms from the Imperial. I want trade. Now, I don't remember which one of these provinces it is, but let's do that too. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah. In each one of these nodes, there's going to be a primary location. You get bonus trade power in each node if you control that important center of trade. So for instance, in Sevilla, we have now control Tangiers, which means we get +5 local trade power. So if we look here, we now have 32% of the trade power, although Portugal has 48. So they're actually collecting more money than we are. Now, how do we combat that? We build more trade ships, of course. Now, we've lost 2 trade ships because Morocco was being silly, of course. We have room for 1 more naval. And as we add more trade ships, again, having more centers of trade, we'll be able to have more ships. They're going to be very cool. Let's do that. Should we wait? No. Protect trade in Sevilla. Let's also take these ships here. And let's steer trade. Nope. Steer trade from the Mauritanian coast. Send it. Now, one thing that's nice is, you know, as far as our ideas go, we're going to want to utilize a lot of this trade as much as we can. The more we utilize the trade, the more money we're going to be getting. You actually get a bonus from steering. So if we have 3 merchants, we could technically steer from the Ivory Coast up to here, get a 20% boost, and then from steering from Mauritania, we can get another 20% boost on the already 20% boosted trade from the Ivory Coast into Sevilla. And yeah, so, you know, every single one that we do, we gain more money and more money. So, you know, we can become a trade powerhouse eventually. So, but anyways, I think that's going to do it, guys. I'm going to cut the episode here. This is going to be doing it. This is going to do it for this run. And again, I know I said it in the last episode, but it's 2 days before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, guys, depending on when this episode goes up. And we'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Oop, reform. Oop, oh, sorry. Invest in new technology. Yep. Ooh, we got cannons. Ooh, very cool. All right, so I'm leaving you guys with some cool stuff. And we get... Not yet. All right, so this will be cliffhanger. In our next episode, we will get... Admin Tech number 7. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.